The first topic we got for this episode is something that once we posted the podcast, apparently 2 days later, they decided to put the finalists.
Yep.
And I didn't know about this. So it's the Golden Geek 2017 Awards. A few episodes ago, on March 8th, we posted an episode that had, what was it? Episode 48. So 3 episodes ago, basically. We posted our nomination. We went through the nominees and we talked about who we thought we were going to win. It was the Gloomhaven Awards.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Yep.
Now they've got the actual winners and runner-ups, and we're just going to kind of go through this real quick because it's very possible that most people have already seen these, considering the fact that it's BoardGameGeek.com. But we're going to go through there and just make some comments real quick. So, best board game app through the ages was the winner.
I can see that. It takes a long time to set up and play, so making an app was probably a good thing.
Agreed. Runner-up was Onirim and Race for the Galaxy. I can see Race for Galaxy be pretty cool, but Onirim is like so simple that
Isn't it solo?
it's one or
Solo.
two players.
Oh, is it?
Oh.
Yeah.
Actually have 2 players?
We've played it, Eric.
We have. That's right.
Best podcast, we got Rado Talks Through.
We weren't on there, so I'm okay with that.
Yeah, that makes sense. I don't even think the Dice Tower was on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know why. Runner-up was Ludology. I honestly think Ludology probably should have won because it is phenomenal.
Yeah, I like Ludology.
Yeah, I mean, everything that's said on there is super educational and just deep. I don't know. I like Rado. I like his stuff. Sometimes his videos kill me because he's like shaky cam thing.
Mm-hmm.
But otherwise, I like that he talks so fast.
Yeah, I do like that too.
Yeah.
It's like I get all this information quickly.
Yeah, it's almost like listening to a podcast on 1.5 times or 2x.
Yep.
I'm getting it all. If you put him on 2x, that's bad. You were wanting to burn through podcasts. Ludology was a runner-up. Heavy Cardboard was a runner-up as well. And I haven't listened to them as much, but I do like their podcast.
Mm-hmm.
The War Game, I think we skipped that, but 878 Vikings Invasion of England was the winner. Runner-up was Time of Crisis. Runner-up number 2 was Pendragon, The Fall of Roman Britain. I don't think we have any comments on that one.
Nope.
No.
Thematic game winner, I'm pretty sure we all put Gloomhaven.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
That one. Runner-up was The Seventh Continent. I think I may have said I wanted Seventh Continent to win because I feel like it's a better thematic game, but
I might have said Dinosaur Island. I don't remember at the moment.
actually, you know what? Nope, I put this. Runner-up, The War is Mine. Or This War is Mine, the board game. Yeah. Well, anyway, strategy game winner was Gloomhaven. Runner-up was Clans of Caledonia. Runner-up was Azul. Why is Azul on here?
Azul's a good strategy game.
What ifs? No, I don't. I'm not a big fan of Azul.
Azul's pretty good.
Oh,
I don't
okay. I take
agree.
this back. As a strategy game, I guess so. As an abstract strategy game,
Yeah. As abstract strategy.
I don't know. Talk about overrated, man. Let's talk about our top 5 overrated games. I don't think it's bad, but anyway. Please direct your hate comments at eric@meeplecore.com. No, I was kidding. That's not a real email address, by the way. Solo games, no comment, but winner was Gloomhaven. Runner-up was Seventh Continent. Runner-up, Nemo's War, 2nd edition. Anything on that?
Yep, I can see that.
Print and play, we've got the winner was My Little Scythe. Runner-up was A4 Quest. The second runner-up is Doctor Who Solitaire Story Game.
We don't typically do print and plays, but
Nope, but I did look a lot into this My Little Scythe. Have you seen this?
no, it sounds awesome.
This
It has
d-
a good name.
He took Scythe and put My Little Pony all over it, basically.
That's incredible.
I think, dude, it looks incredible. Are you on that page or no?
Yeah.
Click on it and just look at it. It's crazy how good this looks.
Oh, look at that.
I think he may have changed some of the rules to make it more family oriented. But overall, I mean, it's like a modification, like a slight modification of Scythe. It's not like its own thing. But otherwise, man, yeah.
How
That's
cute.
pretty funny.
They even made a box.
Oh, yeah, everything.
Wow.
Everything. I think you casted some models for it or something.
That's worthy. That should have won.
Yeah, it did.
It did win.
Yeah.
I think he meant it deserved it.
Yeah, it deserved it.
All right, so party game winner was Werewords. The
I like
runner-ups were
Werewords.
Spyfar. Huh?
I said I like werewolves.
Yeah, the 2 runner-ups was Spotfall 2 and Tortuga 1667.
Oh, we had a chance to play that actually.
Did we?
I'm pretty sure at Lexicon.
Whoops. We passed it up. We passed
did.
up the runner-up. I like werewolves. I mean, Spotfall 2 is okay. It's basically the exact same game, so I don't know why it's being nominated for anything at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Innovation or innovative game is winner Gloomhaven. Runner-up, Seventh Continent and Magic Maze. I think Magic Maze should have taken it. I don't think Gloomhaven is that innovative. I mean, I'm sure it's doing some cool things, but Magic Maze
It's different, yeah.
is completely different than any other game out there. I'm pretty sure that's pretty innovative. What about you all?
I'll agree.
Yeah.
Family game, we've got winner Azul, runner-up Sagrada, runner-up Century Spice Road. I think Century Spice Road is a better family game. Sagrada looks the prettiest, followed probably by Azul, unless you have the Golden Edition of Spice Road. But I think Azul is way too
Abstracty or
it's abstract, but it's way too like confrontational.
it can be. But
Because you're taking like a whole, it's like first a draft, but you can
Right.
really hate draft in that game.
you could, right.
And I don't know about family game. I think their family game is literally like light strategy.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as family game, I would say Century Spice Road is probably the best.
Magic Maze.
I would put it the opposite. No, well, I think that's more of a party game or a cooperative game. I mean, I guess it would be fun with the family
Right.
because you can yell at each other a lot better in that one. You can't talk while you're playing it, but afterwards you can
Right.
I guess it actually
lay
also
down thick.
Did you see me
determines-
pointing?
Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying?
It also is determined by how old is your family. If you're younger players or older family, older children, younger children.
I'm pretty sure if I consider a family game, I'm thinking 2 adults with all their kids being under the age of 18.
I know, 18 or
Because once you
6,
once
or
you
not
get past
6,
that, once you
8.
get past that, it's all adults that just happen to be related to each other.
Yeah.
So I think that the award should be more of a game that plays well in a normal family environment. I don't know. Am I wrong? I mean, if I'm wrong, if it sounds like I'm just saying things.
No, I kind of when I think family, it should be geared towards able to play with a 10-year-old.
Yeah, you assume teenagers are younger.
Yeah.
On a family. So.
Because you have a wide range of ages. Because if
Yeah.
everybody's like 25 plus, then everybody's pretty much like mentally in the same area.
Well, you figure
Yeah.
the kid will probably be 12, 13, because once they get past that, they don't want to play games with their parents anymore. So
The week.
they're weak.
So expansion, we got the Scythe, Wind Gambit as the winner. Runner-ups was both Terraforming Mars expansions, Halos in Elysium, and Venus Next. That Terraforming Mars, Hellas, and Elysium should not have been on this list at all.
Isn't it
It's a
different
board.
map? Yeah.
It is. I mean, it's cool because it spices it up, but as a best expansion,
Probably not.
slim pickings there we have.
Mm-hmm.
But Venus Next is cool. I've not played Wind Gambit, so who knows?
Champions of Midgard Valhalla should have been up there.
Oh yeah, what? Why? Yeah, that was on there, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's failure. Failure, Board Game Geek. No, sorry. Valhalla should have been like number 1 in half these categories. Actually,
No, I
I'm
wouldn't
just
go
kidding.
that far, but yeah.
I mean, it was incredible. It's better than a map to a game. And look, I'm
Oh, yeah,
telling you,
right.
Terraforming Mars is creeping up in my top 10. So this is saying a lot.
yeah.
Anyway, cooperative game. We got winner of Gloomhaven, runner-up is Seventh Continent, and Pandemic Legacy Season 2. I think that's a pretty solid.
No contention.
Yep.
And, there's way more. I thought there was almost done.
Card game.
Card game, we've got Century Spice Road as the winner. Runner-up is Clank in Space and Ethnos. Honestly, I could see any of those being up there. I haven't played Ethnos or Clank, but I know a lot about them, and Ethnos seems really cool. Y'all can just interrupt me whenever you want to talk.
Well, Legend of the Five Rings, the card game, I know was hyped pretty well. I kind of expected that to be somewhere up there as well.
I think in design probably, but I think it didn't have the audience to really
That's why I
push
think
it.
I even said it was a niche group of
Yeah.
people to they're very passionate about it, but it is a small group.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're very fanatical.
I wouldn't have been upset because it would have deserved it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I also like custom heroes in there.
Custom heroes?
Yeah.
Are you looking at the original list, I guess?
He's looking at the nominees.
Oh, okay.
Peek over there, Matt. Peek over there. I think Custom Heroes is good. I don't really quite think Custom Heroes is going to win awards.
No, I guess I could agree
Take
on
out that novelty of the let's print on like see-through cards now and layer them. That's it. We were doing that back in Hecatomb days, people.
Hecatomb.
And then everybody's like, Mystic Veil is the best thing ever.
It's brand new.
Look
now.
how cool this thing is. It was done. It was done. I was playing games like this, in 2004? By Wizards of the Coast. Check it out. Hecatomb is actually pretty good, and you can get it really cheap now. Because it's dead.
Mm-hmm.
Well, anyway, artwork and presentation. Winner is Photosynthesis, runner-up Azul, runner-up Sagrada. That's interesting. I mean, Photosynthesis wins for presentation because the way the trees the way the trees block each other and things like that with the sun. Really cool. I think Sagrada, I don't know if these runner-ups are in order of like second place, third place.
Right.
Sagrada looks way cooler than Azul. Azul does look good.
Yeah. I don't know if it wins on artwork and presentation, but it is pretty good.
Yeah, looking at the list now, I remember I dogged Azul for looking like Easter colors. And I actually thought Charterstone would be on here just because it was cutesy looking, but
No, that's
and it
pretty
was
cool.
new, but whatever.
It's kind of interesting that artwork and presentation has all three games being abstract.
Yeah.
I mean, Photosynthesis has like little paper trees or cardboard trees.
Right.
But otherwise, it's like super abstract of a game. To
Looks
a
that way.
degree. I mean,
Right.
I guess at least stuff makes sense what's happening in it. But
Right.
speaking of which, that's on the math trade. I might trade for that.
Okay. Wouldn't mind giving it a play.
2-player games, Codenames Duet 1. We've got Caverna, Cave vs. Cave, and The Fox in the Forest, which I've heard a lot of good things about, so I can't really comment on that one. I was for sure Caverna was going to win, but I think Codenames is just so
big.
So big at this point that it can't lose.
Yeah.
Unless it has Disney or Marvel or something. But if it's an original Codenames game, I think it's always going to be good.
Right.
Best game of the year.
Gloomhaven.
Gloomhaven. The box of boxes.
That box is huge.
It's ridiculous. Runner-up Azul. Runner-up Seventh Continent. I don't know about Azul being a game of the year in second place.
It's pretty good.
The thing is, it's a good game, but there was a lot of good competition. That's crazy. Read off all. We'll do it on this one. Read off the nominees.
The Seventh Continent, what was that? Anarchy.
Oh, Anachrony.
Anachrony. Wow. Azul, Century Spice Road, Charterstone, Clans of Caledonia, Dinosaur Island, The Gaia Project, Gloomhaven, Lisboa, Near and Far, Pandemic Legacy Season 2, Rajas of the Ganges, Sagrada, and Spirit Island. There was a lot of good games this year.
It's a solid list. This basically says popularity award.
Yeah.
Honestly, because those games right there are super popular. I'm not going to say Gloomhaven really deserves a lot.
Yeah. It is
but
ranked number 1 right now, so it kind of makes sense that it's number board game of the year.
I don't necessarily think it should be in ranked number 1, but that's fine. I think it's like shiny new toy. Well,
shiny new toy.
Who was saying it? Like, was it Travis on the bonus episode we just did? He said like the top 25 games all came out in the past 5 years.
I would say the majority of them, but
I think we were looking at that
not all of them.
when we were, or maybe we were just talking
25?
about that.
Well, because I was telling him that I thought some of the Queen games or something. There was one I really liked, but I don't feel like it got as much traction or something. But I don't remember the conversation now. But the point was, is that most the top 25 list, or at least probably even the top 100.
Right. I think most of them are within the last 10 years.
Yeah. I think I looked at this. It was something like the top 50. There was only 4 or 5 games that were outside of the last 5 years.
Yeah.
Roughly something like that. So
10 years is a little understandable because like the hobby, I kind of picture like the late 90s to now being like the new era of the hobby games.
Yeah.
So 10 years is quite a bit of time, but 5 years, to have like at least the top 10 is insane. But whatever. I mean, the games in there are good. It's not like they don't deserve to be high up. But I don't know how they dethrone things so quickly. It's like, because the other games have been tried and true.
There's more gamers now that play, more games.
And that's what we talked about too. Yeah.
Right.
People are coming into the scene and they're like, what's good? And they look up online and all they see is hype. And they immediately think, oh yeah, that's hype. And then they start talking about that game with their buddies and like, oh, what kind of games have you been playing? Let me tell you about the best games I've ever played. It's just like a perfect scenario.
If they are new, that's maybe the only games they've played.
Right. That's what I was getting at. It's like the only games they played, so they are hyping it back up, even though they have nothing else to compare it to say, is it really overhyped or is it legit? So anyway, that got totally sidetracked.
Golden Gloomhaven Awards.
Yeah, Golden Gloomhaven Awards. I'm gonna scroll down. I didn't even actually look at this. Did you look at anything else on this list?
The video games.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you looked at it. Game of the Year, Legend of Zelda. Runner-up was Mario Odyssey and Horizon Zero Dawn. And those are so good games. Have you played Odyssey?
No, I've seen it played though.
Yeah, I played it up at the GameStop. I'm at work because I go on lunch all the time. So I played it like 3 or 4 times now.
Right.
Man, that's probably the closest feeling to playing Super Mario 64 that I've ever had.
Right.
Do you remember playing 64 back at, or did you play it?
I did not have a 64.
Oh man, when we first got it and I was playing this, it was like my mind was blown.
Right.
It's so good. And then like, that's kind of the feeling I get by playing Mario Odyssey. I kind of want to buy a Switch just so I can start playing Mario Odyssey and Legend of Zelda.
Right.
Skyrim Edition or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Oh, that's where you saw Cuphead. It won the Indie Game Award.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else cool? Nope. Well, anyway, that's the Golden Geek 2017 awards. I'll keep an eye on it next time, and maybe we'll be a little bit closer instead of being a month and a half off.
Right.
Whatevs.